Up till now, I've never really looked at AutoWealth, probably because it was not the coolest robo-advisors in town, and not many people were talking about it. But apparently, there are quite a few of you guys who are interested in AutoWealth. And with AutoWealth being one of the highest rated robo-advisors on Sydney, I think it's time to look at this underrated robo-advisor. So in this video, I'll be doing a deep dive review on AutoWealth. I'll be covering stuff like what portfolios does it have, what is performance like, fees, features, and many other good stuff. Alright, let's jump right in. So a quick background about AutoWealth. AutoWealth was one of the earliest robo-advisors that appeared in Singapore, having launched all the way back in 2017. Their boss is Tai Chi, which I'm not going to lie, looks very oppa. He has more than 10 years worth of experience in the investment-related field. His portfolio includes working for GIC, hedge fund, and a family office investment fund. The rest of the management are also experts who have tons of experience in the investment world. Next, let's talk about AutoWealth's investment strategy. AutoWealth uses a very simple passive investment strategy because this passive strategy has constantly outperformed almost 87% of fund managers over the long term. The way they do it is by investing into simple low-cost ETFs that diversify between 4 different regions: US, Europe, APAC, and emerging markets. AutoWealth has 3 kinds of portfolio: a general investing portfolio, which they call starter portfolio, and AutoWealth Plus portfolio. There's 2 plus here, so I call it AutoWealth Plus. Anyway, it's basically a thematic portfolio. And a third portfolio called Flexi Cash portfolio. Alright, let's talk about the 3 portfolios, starting with starter portfolio. There's 5 risk levels here. For the lowest risk level, you'll be investing in 80% bonds and 20% stocks. Obviously, the returns won't be fantastic, but the portfolio would be a lot more stable from BP, so it won't crash too hard and give you a heart attack. Its 4 years annualized return is 0.58%. Second risk level, 60% bonds, 40% stocks. 4 years annualized return, 1.32%. This continues on all the way to the highest risk level, where it has 100% stocks. The allocation is super simple. They are holding 4 different ETFs to cover 4 regions: 63% in US, 16% in Europe, 9% in Asia Pacific, and the remaining 12% in the emerging market. This portfolio has given 5% 4 years annualized returns. The minimum investment for this portfolio is 3K, which is a lot higher compared to other robo-advisors. For example, Saif doesn't have a minimum investment, while Endowus is just 1K. As for the fees, AutoWealth charges a 0.5% management fee plus $18 platform fee. Let's compare this fee to other robo-advisors. If we are investing anywhere from 3K all the way to 8K, AutoWealth has the highest fee as compared to the rest. Then from 9K onwards, AutoWealth is not the most expensive nor the cheapest. Quick pause. If you still have not signed up to Trust Bank yet, here are 3 reasons to do so. And no, it's not about the 21% savings on their card and 2.5% interest on their savings account. Those are pretty meh. Instead, it's these 3 things. 1. They have some amazing deals every now and then, like a 10% discount off Agoda bookings, 20% off ASICS items, or a 50% discount for a Burger King combo. 2. The Trust card doesn't charge any foreign transaction fee, which means this is a super good card to use for your overseas spends and ATM withdrawals. And third, sign up rewards. If you sign up with my code, you will earn $10 worth of NTUC Fair Price voucher and another $25 Fair Price voucher when you spend with the Trust card. This deal ends on 31st May, so chop sign up if you still have not done so already. With that being said, let's get back to the video. Next, AutoWealth Plus. Their Oppa CEO has a slide which summarizes the 5 portfolios. All the portfolios are made up of 100% equity, so it's basically your high risk, high reward kind of portfolios. The first portfolio is New Economics, where it invests into 4 Asian countries: China, Taiwan, India, and South Korea. The second portfolio is Future 2050, where it aims to ride on the growth of technology and healthcare companies in the US. This portfolio has the highest 5-year annualized return of 18.54%. Next, Digital Economy focuses on fintech, internet, and e-commerce companies from all around the world, while Growth and Momentum focuses on growth and momentum companies in the US. And finally, Pandemic turnaround invests in sectors that are expected to do well during the post-pandemic economic recovery, like consumer discretionary, lithium, clean energy, home construction, and aerospace. For these portfolios, you will need to invest a minimum of $10,000, which is like the price of, I don't know, maybe 10 chai fan with fish? You never know, huh? Chai fan are really expensive nowadays one. Whereas for the fee, AutoWealth charges a flat 8% on profits. But if you are losing money, they won't charge you any fee. I don't know about you, but 8% is extremely expensive. Even the banks don't charge that much, with OCBC charging the highest at 0.88% fee. And they have similar thematic portfolios. Though, with that being said, if AutoWealth is really able to consistently deliver this kind of high annualized return over a long period, it might actually be worth it. So you will just have to wait and see if they really can deliver these returns or not, yeah. Finally, we have the Flexi Cash portfolio, which is basically a cash management portfolio where they invest in short-term US government bonds. Currently, it's giving about 4.45% yield. The minimum investment amount is 1K and the fee is 0.1%, which is quite low. So those are all the portfolios offered by AutoWealth. You can either choose to invest once or create a recurring plan to invest monthly or quarterly. Currently, you can only invest with cash. So back in 2020, AutoWealth was originally expecting to launch SRS and CPF offerings in 2020, but up till now, there's still no news about that. So I guess we have to continue to wait long, yeah? The special thing about AutoWealth is their wealth manager. Once you have created a portfolio, you'll be assigned a wealth manager who will answer all your financial related questions. But of course, don't go and ask him whether you can buy Tesla tonight or not, yeah? Instead, you can ask him about stuff like how to plan your finances, how to manage your investment risk, and so on. So that's nice. Next, let's check out AutoWealth's user interface. I will just point out the obvious here. Their UI looks sibei bad like it comes from the Internet Explorer era. You would think that with 6 years and multiple rounds of funding, they would at least be able to polish up their UI. Besides the web app, they also have a mobile app, which looks equally bad. Their sign-up process is quite complicated. You will have to answer a few pages of questions before you are able to create your account. I can imagine this must be super intimidating to new investors. During the portfolio creation process, there was a weird bug where I was unable to choose the highest risk level. So I had to create a portfolio first, go to settings, then change it to the highest risk. Besides that, I also had a problem where I couldn't fund my account and the money kept bouncing back to me. And there was no explanation what was going on. But here, I have to give credit to their customer service, which is super helpful and was able to quickly solve my issue. So that's nice. Okay, with the obvious stuff out of the way, let's quickly talk about the UI. The UI gives you an entire overview of everything you need to know about your investments. You have the performance chart, portfolio breakdown, some portfolio news update. Though, I think nobody would really read that. They also show the performance of individual assets, which I felt was really helpful to see what's going on. Then, they will also show some detailed info like transaction records, time-weighted returns, distribution records, and the fees charged. So that's the UI. It's super simple and straightforward. But here comes an important question. Is AutoWealth safe to use? Later it jiba boom like some banks, then I lose money, then how? For this, you don't have to worry because AutoWealth keeps all the client's money and assets in a personal and segregated custody account at HSBC through Saxo Capital Markets. Okay, I know they are like speaking the language of gods, but here's a simple chart to explain what it means. For other robo-advisors and brokers, client funds are commingled together in a separate custody account, while for AutoWealth, they create one custody account per customer in Saxo. So the assets are not mixed together. According to them, this means that the money and portfolio assets will legally belong to the client, and clients will enjoy full protection against the insolvencies of both AutoWealth and Saxo Capital Markets. But correct me if I'm wrong, even though other robo-advisors and brokers are commingling the assets will still have the exact same protection even if they fail. So I'm not too sure what's the benefit of separating the assets here, but nevertheless, it's still good to know that our funds will always be safe, yeah? Alright, let's talk about what I like and what I don't like about AutoWealth. Starting with what I like. Their passive investing strategy is quite easy to understand. There's no weird black box algorithm going on. Their platform is rather easy to use despite the ugly UI. The customer service is super helpful, and the wealth manager is always available to answer any questions that I may have. What I don't like, their ugly UI of course. Their fee is not exactly the cheapest in the market, and you have to invest a minimum of 3K for the starter portfolio. And you can't invest your SRS or CPF with them. In conclusion, I feel that AutoWealth is suitable for investors who don't want to invest themselves and prefer to let someone else invest the money for them. Though, with the 3K minimum investment and the multiple questions that they ask during sign up, it seems like AutoWealth is catering more towards investors who have a bit more experience in investing. So that's my review for AutoWealth. If you want to use them, you can sign up using my link down in the description below to get a free $20 reward when you fund your account. Also, do join my fast-growing Telegram group where you can ask me and all the other members any questions that you may have. Like, share and subscribe as I'll be posting new videos every Monday, Wednesday and Friday.